I didn't ask for popcorn in a good while. That stuff that you made from a world long distance. You could be a real kind soul and give it to me. That'd be pretty sick. Hello? What could you possibly be doing outside of, giving me what I want? The hell?
Uh,
What are you doing up so early? And more specifically, what are
what?
you doing on my tree?
I was just making sure that you were alive after last night.
What?
Last night?
Yeah, what about it?
You're right, why did I come check in
Well,
on you?
actually, it's good that I have you here because I believe I wanted to talk to you about something pretty concerning as of recently, and I think we both know who I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
This new thing, person, um, I guess I can't say that they're new per se because evidently they've been here this whole time, but refuse to show their face for any reason. They are quite the intimidating beast, aren't they?
I'm worried about them being here.
Me too. What they're worshipping, this god of theirs, it seems like they're really. I don't know how you say this. I guess there is such thing as too devout to your own god. You're willing to do some crazy, horrible things in order to appease them. And of course, I would love to be a god like that myself, but these people, they tend to be on the crazier side of things.
Uh, I might have some information about that stuff.
You have
Might.
information about them, of all people.
Yes.
Well, why haven't you? Why did you start with that? Go on.
Well,
I'm
I
hearing it.
tried to tell you about it last night, but you got high and drunk and then went through my floor and never came back up.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm too hungover for this. Oh my god.
Moving past that, though, any valuable information about this person would be greatly appreciated.
I don't necessarily have information on Juliana as a person. I do have possibly information on who she worships and the world she's from.
Oh, Mark can talk with me.
Okay, walking, talking. Um, Back on the world that Espen and I are from, there's this tabletop role playing game called Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, tabletop role playing game. You lost me.
Yeah, it's you basically sit around in a circle with your friends at a table and play pretend.
I mean,
I know
whatever
it's
gets
lame
your.
nerd shit.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's
Um,
pretty. It's pretty lame.
Lame nerd shit, but it's fun. Um, Anyways, I used to run these games, and Espen used to play. Um, and the world that she's talking about seems like it may be the world from this game.
That's funny. Honestly, I
Now,
thought you were coming to me with real information. It's fine. Joke's on me. Joke's on me. What what are you talking about?
what do you mean? What am I talking about? I'm trying to give you information, and you're being an ass.
I'm trying to get my head around the fact that you're telling me that they come from a tabletop role-playing game for nerds. Why do you expect me to believe that?
I don't expect you to believe half the words that come out of my mouth. But I was hoping that someone like you might consider trying to understand a crazy idea like that.
Let's say I believe you. Okay? Let's say that you do have information possibly pertaining to the world that they may have belonged to because you played this role-playing game that has the same thing. Who's to say that the same belief system falls? What information about this Raven God do you even know about?
I mean, who knows if it's the exact same stuff? It could be same names, different beliefs, different world building, different whatever. But she mentioned places in Faerun. She mentioned Baldur's Gate. She mentioned Vecna and the Raven Queen. These are all things from this game.
Okay. And this Raven Queen, what are they in the game?
She's some sort of interloper goddess, some sort of goddess of death.
Sounds welcoming.
There's not really. See, hold on. I look through this book really quickly. She's from the Shadowfell. Drow worship her.
Drow? You mean
it's
the
a different.
Grey fellas?
Yes.
Okay, now you're starting to speak my language. I know what Drow are.
So the Drow and the Shatterkai, which is another type of.
I know what a Shutterkai is. It's an elf.
Okay. Yes. All of those people worship her. What else? Something. Queen Elf. God, there's so much here. Like, I have this book. It has a bunch of stuff about a bunch of people, about a bunch of things.
You just have this with you.
I mean, it was in my room when we got transported here.
What is it? What?
It's the Dungeon Master's Handbook Guidebook thing. And I have other books about different places in Faerun. Different, they were like modules that you could go through that would have stories pre-written that you put your players through. Like Rime of the Frost Maiden, fucking Curse of Strahd.
Okay, well, if that's the case, wouldn't that mean this tabletop role-playing game having different scenarios, different timelines, universes? What's to say that this specific version of this specific Raven Queen is from this game? I mean, if you could potentially play anything infinitely on this system of tabletop, whatever you call it, then I can only assume that, you know, maybe if, let's say, you were to run a game about giants fighting small people, is there a universe for that too? Is there a universe for me because somebody's playing me in a tabletop role-playing game? If the possibilities are literally endless and they are from this realm, how does that make any sense?
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is that I have these books that might gauge some information about what she's looking for, why she's here, what she wants. There's a lot of stuff about sacrifices and using souls for armies, and it doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. And the most unfortunate part of all of this is I am inclined to believe you because that book talks about races that you wouldn't know about. I know what Drow are and Shudderkai, but you're just, you're neither of those. How would you know about
Yeah,
that? That
the
book,
only way I know about them is through Dungeons and Dragons.
that means... That probably means that I exist within one of these tabletop role-playing games. As painful that is to admit that I am merely a pawn on a nerd's playset, that book you contain might have more actual pertinent information about this person than I initially thought.
I've more than just this book. This is the main book. I also have the player's handbook, which has some different information. I have a couple of the modules. I have a map of Faerun. I don't know how that will help us, but I do.
Well, we could always see what makes her tick. I mean, listen, I planned on meandering my way to their little castle just outside of town and watching them for a little bit, seeing what they get up to on their day to day and see if they are actually as much of trouble as I believe they might be. You know, you could have somebody like the knight or or, Julia's being tiny, whatever, try and sneak up in there, but truly I am the best at stealth when I'm not wearing this cute crown. So I figured I'll go up there, watch them for a while, and see if they do some ritualistic bullshit. And then I'll come back
they've
and tell you.
already kind of shown off some ritualistic bullshit. They already talked about sacrificing villagers. I'm worried that
We're next on the chopping block.
We're next on the chopping block, or that she's gonna try to sacrifice all of this.
She's definitely seems like she's on the type of, as long as it appeases my god, I don't care what happens to the rest of you, sort of thing.
We have this choice to sacrifice everything, all of the worlds, kill everybody. It sounds like the kind of thing that she would want to do.
That's not happening. I promised you that I wasn't going to let that happen, and I intend on keeping that. But can I prevent them from sacrificing somebody? No. Not without compromising my sneaking position. If I see them do something like that, you'll be the first to know. And that way you can properly arm yourself and be ready for them sneaking into your house at night if that might happen. And which, I promise, if I'm there, I'll step in. But until then, me being invisible and watching from a position where they don't know that I'm there is mutually beneficial for all of us.
Agreed.
If they hurt one of us, I might not be able to stop it.
We'll need a team, a group to stop that kind of thing.
I am a god. I'm capable of spawning limitless riches, walking through objects, and, I don't know, falling from great heights and surviving, but I am not combat-oriented.
Neither am I.
So, that walking suit of armor that calls themselves the Knight is probably our best bet in terms of counter protection.
Probably.
Aside from that, like I said, I'm making it my personal mission to watch them from the castle while they don't know that I'm there, in order to see if they get up to any creepy ritualistic bullshit besides the fact that they're straight up killing people. Which, by the way, where have you seen villagers anywhere?
I don't know, but she mentioned sacrificing villagers when last time we talked.
So she just somehow has access to people we have not seen yet.
guess. I don't know.
Or
She's
maybe
been
they
here the
spawned
whole
with her.
time. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
She
that's why she
was
took
here
so
with.
long.
She could have been here with a whole group of people and just killed them all.
There could have been tens, maybe even hundreds in that castle. And they were just taking their time, making their sacrifices instead of meeting us.
I don't like this.
No, neither do I. The more I hear about this person, their god, and their frankly freaky, devout bullshit, the more I'm thinking that there is a bigger threat than the Knight to us.
I think the Knight's a threat.
I think the Knight is not a threat. Trust me, if you've seen the same things that I've seen, you'd think the same thing. I'm not crazy in thinking that the Knight is not to be trusted, and I don't want to fearmonger as much as it is fun to me, but you, Evander, are a special case. Do not trust the Knight. They're not somebody you can confide in. They're not somebody who cares. And this new person, don't even get close to them. Leave that for me. I can take care of it.
I'm gonna trust you on that.
You're going to have to,
And-
because it's my skin too. I do not want to get sacrificed while I am trying to sleep.
I'm gonna trust you with this.
My
Maybe you can find some information in that book that could be helpful to us.
Right, and I cut myself off earlier, but my idea is that if I can get enough information without finding out that they're straight up planning on killing one of us, maybe I could use the information in this book to remind them of who they are, confirming simultaneously that the information in this book is correct, and gaining the knowledge that we can use it against them. If I use this information about the god that they worship in this book you have here for nerds, and they say that the information is true or somewhat confirm what I'm telling them, then that's more than enough proof that this book is more useful to us than we think.
Be gentle with that book. I've had it for like a really long time.
I'm not going to get rid of it or break it or destroy it. If
And
anything,
ignore any like sticky notes or writing in there. I know there's like a lot of stuff. It's from old campaigns.
there's a doodle here.
Of that's Lachlan and Igmundi. They're characters from a campaign I ran.
What is the masked one?
That's the Absolver.
They look kind of like an egg.
Yeah, that's what their player kept calling them, an egg.
Weird.
You know, it kind of reminds me of you.
I
Loud,
am.
masked,
I'm not an
annoying at
egg.
times. You know, your mask is kind of shaped like one with little spikes on it.
Okay, don't. You're not doing this. Okay, good information to have. Flower crown comes off because I'm going to make haste on this. I have to go invisible. I have to go to that castle, and I have to hope they don't accidentally bump into me and I die. If I die, tell Julius that they're a bitch. I don't know. Carry out my legacy.
Okay.
God, I hope I don't die. All right.
Please don't die.
I'm going to try not to, but a new threat is a new threat.
Just be safe. And don't get yourself killed. And
Uh-huh.
don't lose that book.
I did not know you were writable. My apologies.
I'm going back to bed. Good
Okay.
luck.
I'm heading over now. You might not see me in town. Don't miss me or anything.
I will.
Don't
Not.
don't think about me constantly. And
I
don't check
won't.
in 24 hours if I don't come back.
I won't.
God damn it, I'm an idiot.